Alright guys, welcome. This is Niku at the Quiet Beanies. I thought we'd try something new and do some One Piece card game gameplay. I've been playing this game since OP-01, since it came out last year, a little over a year, and I am finally ready to make some videos on this. So here on the right, it's me. I'm playing Purple Luffy. The glare is on the leader is kind of rough to see it, but hopefully it doesn't affect the other cards in the game. And on the left, I have my friend Mike playing Blue-Black Sakazuki. Probably the best deck in the game. Yeah, so see, here I am taking my mulligan. Had to mulligan to see if I could find a Magellan, and I did not, I believe. And here we go. I won die roll, and I decided to go first. I'm not really sure what's better for this matchup, but I decided I would try it for this. This is us kind of testing. Tournament didn't fire this day, so we decided we'd just play. So he does Sakazuki to cycle out a Mancherry. And I go up to 3 Dawn, and I go ahead and ramp before I decide on what I want to do here. So I go ahead and swing 5 into life. Mike's taking a look at his hand. He decides he's just going to take it. Not too scary, but I see him take this, and I see he's got 7 cards in hand. I go ahead and drop the Law, and just caught him lacking. He just wasn't ready for it. So I go ahead and rip 2 cards out of his hand. Let's see what I hit here. Hit a Lucci and a Hina, which is okay and bad at the same time. Yeah, I hit a Lucci, which is good, but I hit the Hina, which is bad, so it actually opens up his Rebecca combos later on. He's gonna go ahead and see. He's looking at the hand. He's thinking here. I'm in a position where I'm I really need another thing to play on my 6 Dawn turn. So he goes and he uses the Great Eruption to draw a card and bring the Law down to 2. He hits it with the Hound Blaze, bottom decking it, and then swinging 8 into life. I go ahead and take this. I don't want to drop 2 cards this early. I'm okay to lose about 2 life off my own ability to ramp. So let's see here. He didn't play anything, so I can't really get a poly turn, but it's okay. I wouldn't even hit 7 this turn anyway, so I'm just looking at the hand. Looks like I got a couple 2k counters. I go ahead and swing 6, so I'm probably going to drop a 4-cost vanilla here. He goes ahead and takes this, gets a Great Eruption. I have to pitch a card. I drop the poly because I think it's going to be late anyway, and I'd rather keep the counter in hand. Drop the page 1, and I pass my turn over. Goes up to 6 Dawn. Let's see what he decides to play here. Looking at this, he goes 6 into life. I think this is pretty much an easy 2k counter. He minuses from the page 1. And he plays a Sabo. So now he has a blocker that I have to deal with. But it is all of the Dawn that he has for this turn, so I don't have to worry about taking a life, and I'm not losing the Sabo this turn. He goes ahead and cycles out a brand new. Oh no, he's still using the Sabo effect. So he drops a brand new and a Lucci, and he passes turn over to me. Alright, here I go. I am on my 7 Dawn turn. Go ahead and swing 6. I'm trying to lower his hand size a little bit since he just cycled out. I get a 2k counter from this. And let's see. 7 Dawn. I can drop basically anything here. Let's see. We're about to get to the end game, so at this point in the game I like to try to go wide and establish some blockers. But I go with the 7-cost kid here just to boost. I'm thinking I'm not going to hit 10 Dawn next turn anyway, so it's okay to lose 1. I'm going to get there in the same amount of turns anyway. So I go ahead and swing 6. He takes this one as well. Again, I'm trying to work on his hand size. It's getting pretty big, but I'm not really wanting to take more life either. So I go ahead and pass the turn over, and let's see what Mike wants to do here. He's taking his time to think. I think he wants to remove this page 1 and the kid, but I don't think he has the removal to do it. And I have a 2k counter, a page 1, and I saw another Law blocker. He's going to go ahead and cycle a Borsalino out with the Sakazuki effect. Let's see what he decides to do here. So with his 8 Dawn, I believe is at 8. Yes. He's going to go ahead and... Ooh, he's thinking here. Let's see what he decides to do. So he decides to go 7k into something here. Minusing the kid. Go ahead and give him 2k counter. It could have been at the page 1 or life. Either way, I'm 2k countering. He drops a Rebecca for 4. Drops the Hina. This is going to bring down the kid to 2. He's going to use 2. Go Hound Blaze. Bottom decking the kid. Now let's see, does he decide to swing in with Sabo here? And he does. I think I'm going to have to take this. Yeah, he goes into the page 1. Definitely has to go. It's going to require 2 cards to save it. Not looking good for me. I'm thinking here. Again, it's Sakazuki. I have to go big, but I also have to go wide because he's going to have blockers. I go ahead and drop the Poly here for the 7 Dawn. Pop the Rebecca. And then I'm going to go 7 into life. I really just want to get this last life off of him if I can. I know I'm going to have to deal with the Sabo later, but I'm hoping I could probably find something to remove it. But I get him to drop 2 cards for this. So now he's on his 10 Dawn turn. This is the time where the Sakazukis usually want to drop the 10 drop Kaido to let them draw cards, but he doesn't really have that luxury right now. It's not in his hand. It looks like I have a page 1 and a Gatling in hand. I didn't see the other 2 cards, but I'm assuming 1 is not a counter card. Alright, so he's thinking here on what he wants to do. He's going to go ahead and poke for 5? No? Oh yes, he's going to poke for 5. He's probably going to -1 from the Poly, bringing the Poly down to a 4 cost. And give him a 1k counter because I want to keep as much life as possible here so I can actually ramp if I need to. He's going to tap 3 and play Hina, or Tashigi, bring me down to 2 cost. And then he Hound Blazes. And then he's going to go, what is this, 8 into life. I have to take this. I'm at 2 life, so I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm here looking for a rush Kaido. Hopefully it could seal me out the game, but I'm not finding it. At this point, I just, I'm hoping he doesn't get more blockers out, and he does. He gets another Rebecca going here. He's going to bring a 2k counter to hand. It's the only card in hand. So now I know if I swing 7, he's going to drop or give me a blocker. If I swing 8, he's going to have to give me a blocker. So let's see what I decide to do here. It looks like I have 2 Gatlings, a page 1, a Law, and the 7 cost vanilla Urashima, I believe is his name. Alright, so I'm thinking, yes, I'll go 7 into life, so that way he has to drop a blocker here or take the life, because he can't counter out of this with the Tashigi. I think I was thinking here of dropping the Law, do the minus effect, so that way I can ramp back up and drop the Urashima, but I think it's just better for me to go wider here. They don't have to be big. I just needed the 7 swing in so I could get something off his board. So now he's got to try to clear both of these attackers, so that way he doesn't die. So he cycles out Sakazuki, drops a 2k counter. I love to see that. I don't know if that was his draw or if he already had that. So let's see what he decides. He drops 2 for brand new. He's searching for an answer here. He's got brand new Sabo and Hina. He's going to take the Hina. Probably going to try to clear my board if he found removal. And let's see here. So he's got 8 Dawn left. And he has 1, 2, 3 swings. 4 swings if you count the Tashigi. And it's going to take 4 swings to kill me through a blocker unless he has the removal. So he goes ahead and he goes 7 into life. Let's see if I do here. I'd probably just end up dropping the Gatling here. Nope, I end up taking it. I think off that life I actually found the Kaido, and I was like, if he swings his blocker, it's just game. So he goes 7 into leader. And I go ahead and drop 3k counter with the vanilla and the Gatling. He scoops here. He knows that there's not much he can do. After he dropped the blocker, I drew the Kaido, and the other life was Kaido. In this iteration of the build, I only ran 2, so that just kind of sucked for me. But it was a good game, Mike. I think he just did not see the removal. Yeah, here I'm explaining I wanted to do Law so I could go 5 into life, but I wanted to get the damage, so I decided to drop the 8. But yeah, good game. I hope you guys like these videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have some more. Peace.